Hatches 84, open the door. Electric nights, we're begging for more. Hatches 84.
Hey there guys, forgive me if I look a little out of place today. My hair looks a little bit like shit. My face feels a bit sweaty. It is 35 degrees with a humidex of possibly 41. I haven't really checked the weather network as much as I would have liked. But anyway, let's get down to business. This is just a little update video. First of all, the vlog that I did Saturday that I put out, and I didn't find out until after it was uploaded. The video, once again, it glitched out. I tried to figure out what was going on. I tried to go back and tried to fix it, but to no avail, which really blows because I've worked so hard on that video, and it's unfortunate that I can't upload it without there being glitches. There's a possibility this video could be glitched out as well. It is a GoPro after all. Let's remember that. At some point in the future, I will have to delete that video because it's just no good anymore, and it's just nobody wants to see it. Nobody really wants to see it. The second update that I want to share with you guys from my perspective is the music that I made through Suno AI actually was from the basic free plan, which you only get 50 credits per day, which renews once a day, and you can make whatever music you want out of it, and AI generates it, which on one hand it's actually a good thing, but there are limitations, and I've just found this out today that the music that I made using Suno AI free version, apparently I don't own the rights to those songs, which I thought it was a little weird because usually a lot of the music that I generate through that website I thought was, you know, since it was my idea and it was to there was one video, or not video, there was one song where it's about Mia's passing or what life was like after she had passed, same with other animals and whatnot. There was another music that I generated last night about my deceased cat Callie carrying a troll doll, which I thought was kind of fun and funny. But there unfortunately are limitations. Because the music from Suno AI is a free version and I only get 50 credits a day just to even make the music, I unfortunately do not own the rights, like I mentioned earlier, which means there are certain limitations, meaning I'm not going to be able to use any of that music as background music for future videos, nor can I have them monetized if they are posted on YouTube or any social media. Unfortunately, as a result, it's because I don't have the licensing for any of the music. But good news though, I am able to at least use them for personal use. I'm able to download them and save them on my iPod and my cell phone and whatever music device that I have, my computer, whatever else. But I won't be able to use them as music for my YouTube videos, which blows. What do you do? At some point in the future, it's not set in stone, I would like to try and subscribe for the pro version in the hopes that I would be able to use any new music that I put up in the future and use those songs and or instrumentals to be able to use as music for my YouTube channel. And I know other YouTubers do it as well. I know that Becky Boop uses it. I know that McJuggernuggets has used it. A lot of YouTubers have been using it, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I could use it for my YouTube channel as well? Well, little did I know, because I am new to it, regardless, I'm not allowed to use it on my videos for YouTube. Unless, of course, if my videos were not monetized, which means I cannot make a profit. The other bit of good news actually is none of it matters at this point, at least for me right now, because my videos are not monetized anyway. So that's another bit of good news right there. But I do want to be able to use whatever music through Suno AI down the road. I'm going to see if I can purchase, or rather get a subscription, purchase the pro version for the time being. And once I do, I will most likely be putting up music. And those songs that I get from when I do get the pro version, there are two different versions that you can use to license whatever music you do through that website. There is a pro version and Premiere. Premiere is the most expensive and you get even more features, but you really don't need to get Premiere in order to fully license whatever music you generate. And the best part is, the absolute best part is, you can actually use them to generate revenue, which is kind of nice. You can put it on Spotify, you can put it on iTunes, Apple, whatever you want, and that was a bonus. But with the music that I've already created through Suno AI, those songs cannot, and I cannot emphasize this enough, unfortunately, it will not be allowed on any of those platforms where I generate revenue, because I don't actually have the right to do that with the music. Stupid me. What do you do? I mean, seriously, what can I do at this point? Do I plan on using the music, though, that I already have done in the meantime? Probably. Maybe. Who knows at this point? But, you know, if I do, I'll just have to make sure that those videos are not monetized. If you also are wondering, guys, on the description on the videos of the AI generated music that I already have uploaded, I did have to put a disclaimer letting everyone know these songs that I made through Suno AI were from the basic free plan that I'm on, and that I don't have commercial rights. They're for non-commercial use only. So unfortunately, they cannot be used for monetary gain. So at some point in the future, like I said, I'm going to see if I can subscribe to a higher version so that I actually can use that music to be able to use for my YouTube videos, YouTube channel at some point in the future. And who knows, if I get lucky, maybe even get paid someday. But until that happens, I guess I'm just stuck with whatever I have. But that's the update, guys, regarding that. I apologize for bad news. Like I said, I am new to the Suno AI, so it's hard to know what you can and cannot use off that website. I mean, like I said, lucky for me, I can use them for personal use, which is a good thing, but realistically, it would have been nice if I could use it to put as background music for my channel. At some point in the future, maybe I will. Maybe I can contact Suno AI and maybe see if I can get permission from them to use the ones that I already have made in order for me to be able to use them, just to be on the safe side. But like I said, none of my videos are monetized, so I'm not too concerned right now, but I'd rather be safe than sorry and start using music that actually is licensed, that belongs solely to me, that I can actually put on my YouTube channel without repercussions. And finally, the last update, We are in day 3 of the heat waves. The temperature today has reached, with the humidex, it kind of felt more like 43 degrees, which is very warm for this time of year. We are halfway through the month of August, and it feels like late June as of right now. I mean, holy mackerel. It has gotten so bad, like, aside from the humidity and the heat and all that, we are dealing with forest fires. There's at least 3 out-of-control wildfires up this way as we speak. One north of where I live, and then there's one south of where I live. Thankfully, many hours away from where I am right now, which is a good thing. But it does smell a bit smoky at times, and what is worse about all of this is all the drought. Like, we've had very little to absolutely no rain whatsoever for about a little over a month, which is perfect ingredient for dry conditions, meaning a tiny little spark could create an out-of-control fire. And then the worst thing about all this is now we're being told that we cannot use the trails, we cannot go into the woods. I don't go into the woods that much anyway, but we can't use the trail, and that means no going for a walk on the trail, at least until we get some rain and some dampness coming into the sky. Even then, there's no real guarantee that we will be safe enough to go for a walk, which means I might have to find alternative places to go should I go for a walk in the future, whether I'm vlogging, much like what I'm doing right now, or if I'm just simply going out without a camera. And that's basically what's going to be happening now. I have no idea how long this is going to last. I know the temperatures are expected to drop 20 degrees by this time next week. Probably Monday would be a good day, or maybe this coming Friday. It's hard to tell, but I'm definitely looking forward to next week to come. And hopefully, with any luck, if things improve, maybe I'll be able to get out, do some outdoor vlogs just like before. But until then, I'm just gonna have to rough it in this building for the next couple of days. Tomorrow is gonna be a lot like what it is now, and it blows, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, to those of you guys that are in a similar situation as me, try to stay cool, drink lots of liquids, make sure that you're in the shade. If you are not allowed in the woods, please don't go in the woods, whatever you do, especially if there are rules in place regarding that, because that's about it. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded an update or any kind of vlogs in quite a while. A lot of things have been going on. We've been dealing with this massive heat wave, which put my body into a little bit of shock. And I didn't want to pull out a camera and record a video right now. As a result, there will be another update regarding the whole dry conditions here, hopefully within the next few days. Hopefully we get rain on Thursday. If we do, that would be great, because we certainly need it. If it's not a lot of rain, chances are we may still not be allowed in the woods, but regardless, I am going to keep you guys, all of you guys, posted once an update comes in. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there.